But then a desert hobo came and told me we all got a chicken, dog, woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Yeah, something's waiting in the bushes of love.
Hey, Weird War Weirdos. It's Monday again, and today we got another shit on my table. I'm in about the quietest place I could find, where there's not animals or kids or Mel yelling at me. So I figured, hey, I'll go ahead and do the opening to this week's video on here. So rock on. I actually got some stuff painted, and I'm gonna showcase another Chess X box of fun. All right, guys. Let me finish up here and we'll get started. All right, guys. So here is what I got going on the table. We've got another battle set up to play on the dining room table. So I'm using my kitchen countertop. Dude, Mill's losing her mind because I'm taking up all our surface space. But anyway, the things I do for the hobby. All right, so let's start over here. We've got a couple 148 scale Nate fighters, the KI 27s from Hasegawa. These are like some old kits. These are like 60s or 70s kits. But I was going to use these up for a battle report I'm making up where I believe in Nanjing, or I think it's
Tianjin, actually.
I can't remember. There's a battle where the Chinese attacked a Japanese airbase. And I was going to use these for the fighters, but these motherfuckers didn't come into actual combat until 38. So I'm like, damn it. So although they're being produced in 37 or whatever, they haven't been deployed yet until 38. So shit. Me being historically accurate, I'm a weird mixed up cat. I play Weird World War II, but I'm freaking out about the wrong type of Jap fighter during the Battle of Beiping. So anywho, that's who I am, man. Weirdo. Then I'm working on this. This is a K or a Type 93 Willow. It's like a little trainer. I can use that motherfucker. That's like a biplane trainer. I'll probably use that for that airfield battle. I have to find what the Japs were using in 37 to bomb. I did read that during the Battle of Shanghai, the first Japanese-Chinese air combat occurred. The Chinese were using Kitty Hawks, and they shot down some bombers. I think they're the G6s or G3s, or I can't remember what they're called. So I might actually, maybe I can scrounge up some air combat rules and maybe play that engagement out. Be kind of cool. Some Chinese interceptors coming in to take out some Jap bombers before they get to Shanghai. That'd be pretty sweet. I've been painting up a bunch of Jap stuff because we were playing those games, and Mel was like, I need more support weapons. So I'm like, yes, dear. So I painted up two LMG teams, Jap LMG teams, and two knee mortar teams. These are a mixture of Warlord and Tag, the assault group. I love the assault group shit. I had a full army of their Japanese stuff a while back, and I sold it all for some stupid reason. But I ended up buying some bits and pieces that I wanted for them. But yeah, Great Tag has a fucking phenomenal line of World War II Pacific. That fit really well with the Warlord stuff. I'm still working on a couple more knee mortar teams right there. So that's what we're doing here. Now this is large box number 4. All this stuff. Some of this stuff you would have seen in another video, but we'll go ahead and do it because it's in the box. So here we go. This is the miniature that I use for kind of like our blob. I think this is an old Ralph Partha mini. And it's just with this metal. It's pretty cool. It's just like some guys getting digested from the blob. You can also use this as maybe some sort of I don't know, swamp monster or some weird shit, but it's great. Then right here, we've got a golem. This is, since the Jews are in play, obviously during World War II, I always wanted to have, because the mystical aspect of the Jewish faith is pretty interesting, and the golem is a great like weird war monster that can be used on the battlefield. So this is a pretty sweet. Um, this is a D&D clay golem. So if you want to get one, if you want to spice up your, defend the ghettos and just push back the Nazi hordes, you know, field some badass golems to defend their people. Then we got some more stuff here. This is another D&D. This is a D&D large ice elemental. I use this as probably cold ones, like the Lovecraftian cold ones. And I need to get a couple more of these. These are really fucking cool, but they're just like giant, You could put these in Finland, you could put these in, Soviet Union, you could put these anywhere, really. Put just whatever. This is just kind of a generic monster. This is a Storm Mage Shambler. This is the general of my forces of my nature's forces. He's basically kind of like I don't know. He's just some sort of elemental or tree, the ancient tree that is in command of all the forces of nature that I have. Then we got here, these are just basically elementals. We got an earth elemental, a water elemental, an air elemental, and a fire elemental. A buddy of mine, James from JVC Paint, I asked him a question. He living in Japan. He's been in Japan for a while. And I asked him, you live in there, and what's kind of like the culture? What do you think would be, on the Weird War battlefield if, the Japanese culture would permit it? And he's like, he's really, like dying for the emperor is a really big thing. And like forces of nature, like elements of nature are really big in the culture. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I can have like some, Japanese like sorcerers or something being able to control elementals or some stuff. So there you go. There's some elementals right there. And these are all D&D, like pre-paints. I just base them and, whatever. And then here we got some Venus man traps, but I think they're called Greenwise Vines D&D game. Again, these are like minions of my forces of nature that, like plants that just come alive and start eating everybody. But, they can be used for anything. They can be, rogue, science experiments gone mad, or some strange, twisted, supernatural horror that comes to be because of the war. But that's pretty sweet. Those are pretty much, you can use whatever. Now, then we got over here, we got the Frankenstein monster, or you can call it, I use this as Lucky for the creature commandos. So you guys have seen this in some previous videos. It's actually a berserk flesh golem from D&D. I just repainted it, put some olive drab pants on him, and paint a little hair. And there you go. He's Lucky from the creature commandos. Or he can be, just a general Frankenstein monster kind of experiment type of thing. So these things, excellent. Use it for anything, really. All right, guys. So this trio of badassness right here, I cannot take credit for. These are painted up by my pal Mishi of Tabletop Terror.
Table Terror. Moron.
We've got ourselves our resident succubus. Little hottie right there. I have, if you go to my weirdwwii.com, go to the Battleground Weird World War II Battle Reports, I have a badass succubus mission I did right there. She's just fucking. This is a Reaper miniatures metal, but man, he is the master of the human female flesh. I can love it. He's got some stuff in his possession right now that he's painting up for me. You guys are gonna fucking love it too. But yeah, that's a Mishi. I'm gonna drop a link to his blog. It's fucking epic. He does all sorts of stuff, but give Michi some love. He's great. All right. Then he also did, this being hell on earth, Weird World War II, right? You got to have the agents of the good and, evil in play. So we've got a demon or devil. We got ourselves a devil from the forces of evil. I got extensive rules for angels and demons in my Weird World War II. So I guess they would be called fallen angels. They're all angels, but this is fallen and then righteous. But yeah, they can influence people and possess people, and it's pretty cool. And it's interesting, the rules that I have, it doesn't matter what nationality. You can have good people and evil people in the same army. So it's really cool. These kind of characters really put a wrench in what's going down. And then I got a righteous angel here. It's pretty sweet. I used to have a few cherubs at his feet, but I think one of them broke off, and then I just fuck it. I just took them off. But that's so sweet. These are both Reaper. All three of these are Reaper medals. So definitely, if you're looking in, if you want to bring religious iconry, Western religion iconry to your Weird World War II table, there you go, the lust demon and fallen angel and righteous angel. There you go. Because if you see an angel in real life, all hell is about to break loose, because those motherfuckers only bring bad news. So, but yeah. All right, guys. So that is this Monday's shit on my table. Be sure to come check us out on Wednesday at 8 Central Standard Time on my Weird World War II Facebook group. Okay, we're gonna do a live video. It's a bitch session with all the crazy shit that's going on in the hobby with D&D and all that shit, and just prices and GW's normal shit. And I wanted to do like an open forum for people to, first of all, you can just ask me questions about whatever, or let's bitch. Let's get it off our chest, man. So we cleanse ourselves and then go on and do some kick-ass gaming. So again, if you want to check that out, be a part of that. It's you don't have to join the group. You can just it's a public group, so just come on and check it out. That'll be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. So whatever you do, this crazy fucking mixed up world, keep it weird. See.
I used to ride across the desert, I used to glide on my speeder plane that I don't find anymore. Crispy bodies by the door.
What are you?
A succubus.
Are you sick?
Fear me.
Why?
Because I'm a hellbeast, you're supposed to be terrified of me.
Well, what do succubuses...
Succubi.
What do succubi do?
We train men of their life force.
Life force?
Your stuff.
Sperm?
Don't call it that.
Well, what should I call it? It's sperm.
Just call it life force.
Okay, well, succubi drain the life force
Thank you.
of men. Why?
This wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Here you go. 1 cup of life force.